I'm going to do this reading with my Oracle deck, and I'm calling in the collective guides that are of the highest good, integrity, 9 and above, community, and death. Oh. All right away. We're just getting right into it. And the blue butterfly here is significant, as well as these little flowers. I forget what they're called. There's a lot of shifts happening within the collective right now. And your spirit team wants to come in and almost congratulate you on releasing these past relationships that were toxic. You did a good job. They're proud of you for recognizing that that relationship didn't serve you and allowing it to fall away. You have 2 more days to book a donation-based session with me if you want your own personal reading. Nurture. So they're saying to, not only are they congratulating you for making these tough decisions, because they understand that it's hard to let go of people you previously were attached to, whether you loved them, they were family, they were friends, whatever it is. It's hard to say goodbye, even when those situations caused you pain. And so right now is this beautiful space to rest and nurture yourself. And I am feeling a little bit of that Christ consciousness energy coming in there with that bumblebee. They're saying, interesting, there's so many different beings that are associated with Christ consciousness. So I feel like a lot of you may have had religious trauma. I know I, for one, have experienced that, the forcing of ideals on you. And so they're saying that is not what's happening here, but I'm feeling really called to Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene, and some of their teachings, especially around like the sacral chakra and healing. And they're available to you if you feel called to ask them for help. There's also the angelic realm that is really available. Archangel Gabriel is coming to mind. In this terms of nurturing yourself, I feel a strong connection to sacral and solar plexus, but that is some of the things that I've been working on. And then moving forward, we have enchantment, purity, and trust. This nurturing, this cycle that you're currently entering is allowing you to accept enchantment. Accept the magic and the miracles into your life. I feel like you've really let go of a lot of expectation. And in that releasing of expectation, you've opened yourself up for spirit to come in and fill in those gaps with what actually serves you, what's actually fun, what actually excites you. And there's purity into not only the future that you're creating, but the connections that you're opening yourself up to. And I feel like predominantly this is yourself. Like you're opening up yourself to this purer connection to your authentic self. And that is wildly worthy of celebrating. And then there's also trust that's available here. And I feel like this is trust with your higher self, trust with your guides, trust with yourself. But moving forward, because of these steady foundations that you've built within yourself and the like relationships and community that you desire to cultivate, there will be trust reflected back to you. And then on the bottom of the deck, I have revival. This gave, even though it's an eagle, it gave me like soaring like a phoenix. And so this is something that is being encoded into your DNA. Perhaps you've been having like ancient DNA activated, and therefore having some more of like those ancient memories or like past lives, parallel lives coming to you. And even if you haven't, I feel like there's a certain magic, there's a certain medicine that you have had activated within your DNA. I would almost guarantee that you have a lot happening in the astral realm during your sleep. And so this may feel like, you're sleeping for 10 hours and you wake up and you still feel like you're not fully rested, or perhaps your muscles are sore. And then real quick, let me see what I got here. Peaceful warrior. You peaceful warrior. Yeah, you have a lot of activations happening at nighttime. Teacher, destiny, and detachment. And that's cannabis. How interesting. This is my herbal astrology pocket oracle. I really like it. I'm really enjoying it. But there is something about the lessons that you've had to learn. You've had to really face some like really gnarly challenges in your life. And a lot of these are internal. Like a lot of these things that people in your external world may not even know that you, like, I'm thinking like battling depression, battling abandonment wounds, battling these like generational curses that you've had to really face and come to terms with. I feel like you're one who doesn't shy away from feeling that ancestral grief, which is heavy, man. and in that, you've learned a lot of really big lessons that the world hasn't fully come to terms with. They haven't fully understood. And so you are embodying the energy of a teacher. And I want to be very clear, this doesn't mean you have to go out and start teaching, especially if you are still in the midst of healing and you're not comfortable with it. But start to understand that even if you are not acting in the role of teacher, that you are embodying the energy of teacher, and that perhaps the people that come into your world moving forward really appreciate your wisdom, and that this is part of your destiny. You went through a lot of those hardships so that you would be able to lead others out of the darkness. And I know that there's a certain level, like, that sucks. I don't want to go through that. That's terrible. But there's also this other level of, once you really, like, look at it grand picture from your soul point of view, you've smashed your soul lessons out of the park. You have far exceeded like the contract that you signed coming into the earth. You have done so well. I feel like you have been one who, even when you felt like you were resisting lessons, or when you turned your back and said, no, I need some space, I need a break, that you were moving through these lessons and these lessons much quicker than you understood. Like, you've really come a very far way. And there's this level of detachment that they're now coming in, your spirit team is coming in and saying, like, detachment for you in the past, or at least for me in the past, it felt more like dissociation. And so they're saying that there's a big difference here between how you would detach in the past, and how you are detaching now. And perhaps even you used certain substances in order to assist you in detaching, just so that you had a little bit of that relief, that break. And they're saying, like, right now you are at this, like, precipice of your new story beginning, and this detachment that's coming in is detaching from, like, old soul ties, old soul contracts. Like, you're really, you've put a lot of these things to rest, and right now you're in this energy of, like, healing and really observing what these past stories have taught you. And you're detaching from the illusion of who you were. You're detaching from, like, I don't know, there's this sense of, like, ruggedness of who you had to be in the past, like this really scrappy underdog type of energy. And they're saying, like, you can detach from that. You can allow that part of yourself to fully rest. You can put them to sleep. It's okay. And know that their contributions are being, like, celebrated. They are appreciated. You can have gratitude for that part of yourself, but moving forward, you don't need that part of yourself, because now you're embodying the teacher, you're embodying the leader, you're embodying your destiny. This is an element of, like, your guides are going to come in and place these things before you. They're going to really show you, like, this is the opportunity, or this is the move that you need to make. You're really tapping into more of your intuition. And I'm being called again to mention Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene. And I forget, what is that you want me to mention? Probably a quick Google. I'm completely blanking on the words, but I'm feeling the energy of it. The secret teachings of Mary Magdalene. There's something there that they want you to kind of look, and it might be just a Google search, but there's something there that they want you to look into. I'm actually being called to my tiny tarot, just for one little last message. If you're sticking with me, thank you so much. Let's see what they have for you. What is the guidance? What action steps do you want them to take? Interesting. I don't know if I'm supposed to take... Okay, these. 8 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Coins in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Rest. Allow yourself to take it slow in the moment. You don't need to take immediate, fast-moving action on anything right now. You can allow the universe to bring these things to you. You can sit in your Queen of Pentacles. Allow things to be attracted to you. This is a very slow-moving energy, and I do feel like energetically right now you're being pushed out of your comfort zone, because your spirit team is going to bring something in that is just outside of your comfort zone. That means that it allows you to expand. So right now, energetically, you're tending to yourself, you're resting, you're magnetizing the things that you need to come in, but you are not pressuring yourself, you are not working hard, you are not overexerting yourself. You're really honoring your nervous system right now. And then this opportunity will come in, and it's so exciting, but it is a little bit out of your comfort zone. So just prepare for that knowledge right now. Book your session with me. I will see you next time. Please follow if you don't already. I'll catch you later. Bye.